Agnes Mutibi says her traditional leader charged her 1,500 rand to receive a recommendation letter. The 53-year-old Spaza shop owner says she uses the money she receives from a shop to look after her grandchildren, as she cannot solely depend on the old age grant. Mutibi says she had to dig deep in her pockets to pay.
I paid the traditional leader 2,000 rand, 1,500 for the letter, and 1,000 for ndubo. I was heard that they made me pay that much money for the letter. When I arrived, they said that they had the right to charge me any amount that they want.
Spaza shop owners were eager to comply with the registration deadline. However, fees demanded by traditional leaders have stopped many in their tracks.
Our main concerns this time around is with the inequality that we're actually experiencing between residents who stay in the former white areas and us who are considered second-class citizens coming from former Bantustan areas. When we have to register our Spaza shops as directed by the President, we are supposed to firstly comply with the imposed taxes and levies by traditional leadership. And this is an exorbitant amount of money.
The Suntumure Traditional Council is disputing that its traditional leaders are demanding large amounts from Spaza shop owners. It says owners unable to register because of the fees can engage with them to resolve the issue.
As a traditional leader, we are the leaders of the community. We are the custodians of culture. And we can never be leaders without the community. So the community members will have to go and meet with the relevant traditional leader under his or her village and communicate with and show their disadvantage. And for a person who's renewing, we have 1.5 for a person who is starting, who doesn't have a Spaza shop at all. It is 1.5.
Meanwhile, the Limpopo House of Traditional Leaders says it doesn't support traditional leaders charging Spaza shop owners a fee for recommendation letters. Its chairperson says traditional leaders must ensure that business owners are assisted to be able to register with ease.
The issue of money, we have never raised that as part of the condition for these processes. So whoever is doing that, they are doing it out of their own volition, which is not supported by the house. Applied for shops, whether it's a shop or it's a Spaza shop, they have applied from those respective traditional leaders or traditional councils long time ago. So they can obviously, if they were levied or if they had to pay money, they have done so long time ago. Now it's just a confirmation. That story, if the reasoning behind of non-registration by some Spaza shop owners will be linked to them not being able to pay a certain fee, because as far as we know, as a house of traditional leaders, there's no fee that has been attached for people to pay in order for them to be assisted. So if people have made that out of their own volition to say, we are not going to assist you, I mean, honestly, if we have allowed you to open a Spaza shop, or a shop for that matter, in our area, it means we have realized that there's a need both to assist the local community, but also to assist you as our citizen in that area to get into business, and we have to support you. So it can't be us now to say, yes, we have issued you with a right to have a business, but for you to be known outside there that you are owning a business, you must pay us money again. It doesn't make sense. So definitely we are not in support of that.
The Constitutional Court has declared Section 25 of the Limpopo Traditional Leadership and Institutions unconstitutional. The section states that traditional councils may levy a traditional council rate upon every community member in exchange for services in the traditional area concerned. The House of Traditional Leaders says that they will have a meeting to discuss the judgment with the Limpopo Premier, as the rate must be approved by the Premier and gazetted in the Provincial Gazette.
We have resolved as a house that we need to engage with the Premier. Because remember, in this case, the section 25 that we are referring to, it is talking to the Premier to say Premier has been given these powers by this act, but this act did not consider the Constitution.
The House of Traditional Leaders says there are some services rendered by traditional councils that require community members to pay a certain administration fee to sustain the council, as some are not subsidized and resourced by the government. Rendani Ralipaso, SABC News, Sintumure.